Welcome back to day 2 of learning to love yourself and see. Sorry, I couldn't resist. But yes, day 2. And one of the big things we're talking about today is actually putting in the work. So it was a really good day, but I had some really crappy things happen at the end of it that almost set me all the way back to really having some really bad thoughts about myself and not liking myself. And I decided to squash them and not give them power. And we're not going to talk about that today because we're going to focus on the good that happened today and the fact that putting in the work is not easy. It's never going to be easy. It's just not. So here is kind of what happened today. So this morning, very early in the morning, I got myself out of bed. Oh, goodness gracious. I pulled myself out of bed. I stuffed myself in my car and I drove to the gym. I got to the gym, and when I got to the gym, I got on the treadmill. And I ran like an angry little hamster. And then when I finished, I slithered to the shower and I showered, and then I went to work. After work, I went back on purpose. Do people do that? Is that like normal? Is there something wrong with me? Am I sick? I went back to the gym on purpose in the same day. But yes, I went back again. And I got back on the treadmill again. But I, this time, when I got off the treadmill, I didn't really like slither off. I kind of like slimed off. I didn't really like, it didn't even just step off. I was, wow. I'm lucky I made it to the hallway because my legs were like this. I look like a baby giraffe. It was real bad. Best description I think I can give you. Have you ever like had a cup of Jello and maybe something happened, it flipped upside down, and you just watched it like onto the counter and it went onto the floor? You just watch it slime itself off. That was me. Yeah, that was me going from the treadmill to the bathroom to shower. There's a really bad security video out there somewhere, and I hope no one ever sees it. Ever. Because I barely made it to the bathroom because I was just exhausted. But when I looked down at the distance that I had went, I was so proud of myself. I got 2.5 miles in today, and I ran almost the whole thing. I was a lot of jogging in there too, but I pushed myself. I really did. Now, let me put this straight away. I'm finally really being okay with my body. I am very voluptuous. I am not a size 2, and that is okay. I don't ever really want to be a size 2, actually. I think that size 2 is just not a thing I want. I maybe between sizes 12 and 6, I'd be cool with it. I think size 12 and 8. That's kind of where I'd want to be. But it's not because I want to look a certain way. It's because I want to be healthier. I really want to take care of me. Because if I take care of me, it means I can take care of more people. Because I have put myself first enough that I can take myself and give it back. And that's sometimes really hard to do, is accepting that when you make this change and you put the work in, you have to fully put the work in. And that is part of it. Truth is, I probably won't make it to the gym in the morning, and that's because it's really late, and I was going to have this video out already, but I've recorded it so many times, and I was just like, I really want to get this video out. And you guys are coming with me to Atlanta this weekend. Unless something happens, I should be going to Atlanta to see one of my favorite people, and you guys are going to come with me. And it's going to be really nice to see her and to get away and just kind of take care of myself for a little bit because I need to. But the big thing right now is that I have to take care of me. And I feel like I haven't done that enough lately. And part of this is taking care of me mentally, physically, emotionally, the whole 9 yards. And, you know, putting in the work means that you're acknowledging things. You're acknowledging that you have weaknesses. You have things that you need to work on. But that also means that you're acknowledging that you have value. It's very important to value your own value. Make that a priority. Too often we don't. We set it on the back burner and we leave it there. And you should never do that. Your value is so important because your value is defined by yourself. Now here's a big thing. Something incredibly important to remember. The actual definition of value means that you are making something important. You're making something deliberate. You're making something deserving. You deserve to take care of yourself. You deserve to have a good body. You deserve to feel good about yourself. You deserve to be surrounded by people who love you and appreciate everything about you. You deserve to have people who value you. And if you have people around you who don't, why? Tell them to make their way to the door and walk on out. And don't let them back in until they've proven that they do. Quite frankly, it just irritates me because I'm realizing that I have let so many people into my life that didn't. And let them stay there. And at this point in my life, I'm ready to say, if you don't value me, there's the door. Don't come back in until you can prove to me that you value me. Because I value me enough at this point in my life to not let people like you make me feel not of value. Because that's your loss if you don't value me. And I'm realizing that, and I'm accepting that. And that's worth putting in the work. Because, you know, you're going to have to close a lot of doors for a lot of people. And that's one of the emotional things. Because when you close those doors, you're going to get to heal. You're going to get to really take care of yourself. Because when you close those doors and make them put in the work. Don't make it easy for them to get back through that door. Make them prove it. Make them show you that value, that you're worth the work. Your value is worth that. And that's where the emotional comes in and all of that, because for you to really grow and be okay, you're going to have to close some doors and not let people in for a while. That cannot be a full support system for you, who cannot, and I'm not saying that they take care of everything, no. I'm saying that as you're going through this process, if they can't be with you through it, there's the door. If they have ever made you feel like you were less than wonderful, less than all the value that you are, and you have a lot of value, I promise you, look at me right now, understand this, your value you can't even measure because you have so much. The time on this earth that we have is so small, and the interactions that we have with people and the moments that we have to really share with people, we need to treasure them. Don't let those wonderful, loving people in your life that value you go. They're rare. They're really rare. And when you find somebody that really values you, don't let them go. Because you may not have many people like that ever come through your life again that really and truly appreciate you for you. Don't waste your time on people who don't. Don't waste your time on people who will not put in the effort to value you and love you. Because you're having to put in the work. This is not an easy journey. The road is long, the road is bumpy, the road is going to be painful at times. But the destination is incredible. The destination is loving yourself. The destination is an eye-opening experience that you're never going to be able to ever put into words how wonderful it is. Because once you love yourself, you can do anything. Anybody can say anything and you're still going to stand up and go, you know what? You may think that, but I don't. I love myself. You may think negative of me. And yeah, I do have room to grow. And I do have some things I got to work on. But your opinion of me is literally that. Just an opinion. There's a very crude saying that goes, opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one and they all stink. It's true. And I mean, well, it's true to some degree because some opinions are good. But there's a lot of people who are going to try and bring you down. Walk away from them. If not forever, for right now. To take care of you. Because, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm putting the people who I know care about me and who are going to be here for me at the forefront of my life. Because this journey isn't easy and I struggle with it. It's day 2. It's not a short process. But I'm already feeling love in myself. And I'm already knowing that each of the steps that I'm taking are just more steps to me loving every bit of myself and making it to a point that if somebody doesn't love me, it wouldn't matter because I have enough love for me that I don't need somebody else to love me. And I'm going to get there. And I've been there before and I can feel it. It's coming back. But I want to do it full tilt this time. No holds barred. And I hope you'll come with me. I mean, I hope that you're on this journey with me because this journey isn't easy. And I want to be here as your support too. Even if you don't like, subscribe or comment, I want to tell you that you're valued, that you're loved. I don't know you. I've never seen you. A lot of you people I will never see. I will never hear your voice. But, or maybe I will. Who knows? I just want you to know that you're valued. Don't ever let somebody take away your value. That is yours. It is precious. Value your value. It's so important. It's the first step to this whole thing that we're doing. Is valuing yourself and knowing your worth. So with that, I am going to get out of here. It's very, very, very late here in Alabama. But you guys are amazing. You are awesome. You are loved. You are fantastic. And you have value. Now go and love yourself. Alright guys. See you tomorrow. A new video every day that I can get up. Bye. Love you humans.